Hi there, this is Kate Borland again, and this video we're going to talk about Feedly and how to use it in conjunction with Buffer app to help you find and curate content to your social media platforms. What is Feedly? Feedly is a news aggregator. It's basically a tool that brings all of the news and authoritative websites together, sorts through all of the content and sorts them into different categories and helps you as the reader find those sources that are most authoritative on any given topic. So we are here right now at the feedly.com site. You can have it's completely free to use. There is obviously, like in anything, there's a paid version, which I've never used. But you don't even have to be logged in to use it. So we're going to go ahead and show you how to use it without even being logged in, as well as the benefits of creating an account and starting to use it as a way to follow and keep track of things that are going on in your particular industry. So here we are at the Feedly homepage, and I'm just going to click Start Reading. And then it brings up a list of topics and categories that you can go ahead and look through. So let's take a look at photography. It's what's interesting me right now. Um, so then I can take a look at, here's this 500 Pics Editor's Choice, has 120,000 followers. Clearly it is a blog that a lot of different people follow. Impossible Cool, 58,000 followers. National Geographic, 134,000 followers. So you can see that what they're doing is they're just basically bringing out, curating all of the different authoritative blog posts and blogs in the world in one place. And then you're able to take it and find it and say, this is something that I'm interested in, this is something that I want to share from or interact with in one way or another in terms of, making sure it fits for your business needs. For our purposes today, we're looking for things that we can share on social media. So I'm actually going to go back to the home page. So if I wanted to share something from here, I can click on this particular uh, blog, and then I can actually go directly to, and I can see all of the different posts. And this looks, this is the one that's intriguing to me. So I'm going to open up that article, and here's the blog post on their blog. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Buffer app to just share it. And I'm just going to say, this is beautiful. So you can see Buffer app pops up. I'm actually not in Buffer app, but it's just a little applet that comes up. And now I'm going to share the social platforms that I want to share this with. And these are the three that I want it to go to. And I'm going to click Add to Queue. One more post in your buffer, keep it posted up. So now if I go back over to Buffer and I look at my social media account, hopefully that is there. And indeed it is. Whoops. So you can see that's queued to go out on Tuesday. So I now have, I'm filled up for today, tomorrow, and then Tuesday I've got my first post scheduled. So you can see just by using these tools how you're able to make sure that stuff is consistently being shared through to your social media platforms. So now let's go over, you can kind of see how it works. You can search for literally anything that you want in the search field up here also. So let's say I'm looking for paranormal. I would type in paranormal, and then it would bring up, these are the hashtags that most people search for when they're searching for something paranormal, which include UFO, conspiracy, weird, or science. And then there's the different blog posts that you're able, or blogs that you're able to follow. So now let's go ahead and log in and see the differences. So you can log in with your Google account or with Facebook. I'm going to go ahead and click Facebook. Either one is fine. I personally happen to have a two different Feedly accounts, one that is connected to my Facebook email address, and another one that's connected with a Google password or web email that I have, excuse me. So you don't have to do it that way, but you can choose one or the other or connect them. Most people don't have only one Feedly account, but you can have as many as you want. Anyway, so here we are into the actual dashboard. So I'm going to go click on home, and you can see what it does is it brings the home, kind of sorts everything out by category. So I've got social media, um, and I can change the way it looks up over here. I can look by title only, so then it will only give me the words without any images. I can have it changed to cards, so I can look at, and this picture is like very disturbing, but it's very prevalent today for whatever reason. Okay, so now I'm at the home screen. Now let's say that I can also add content. So this again brings me to that same search screen that I saw on the home page, where I can type in whatever I want. Let's go back to that paranormal thing again. The hashtag. Now this time it brings up those same blogs, and you can see that these are the authoritative blogs that have the most followers and the most active for that particular keyword. Um, and if I wanted to, which I don't want to, so I'm actually going to go back over to add content, and I'm going to search for SEO this time. And here then it's going to bring up the SEO relevant blogs and I'm going to just click add to. Um, and I'm now, what that means is going to bring it over here to my feed so that I don't have to search anymore. I can, if I wanted to, I can just say, okay, I want to find everything that's posted on SEO Moz, or I can go down and I can find anything that's posted on Mashable. So I'm able to follow these particular blogs without having to go in and search. It allows me to just keep on top of what new content is coming out. And what Feedly does that is different from Google is it only is going to be posting the most current information that a particular blog has shared. So you're always getting the newest content when you're using Feedly, which makes it extremely valuable for relevant, timely information. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump over here and I'm going to look at add content, and I want to show you something. Actually, I'm going to go to all, and I'm going to change this to magazine style. But look at the difference here is I can take a look at full articles if I want to, which shows all of the different images. There's a lot of different ways that you can change it and use it to view however you want to view it to make it the most useful for you. I can have it grouped by feeds so that I'm looking at Mashable here. This is by blog or by the blog feed, Social Media Examiner, and then I can find things that I want to share. And this is Guy is someone that is very always shares really good information. So I'm going to share his or this particular blog post. And then it comes up and it would do the same thing. So I'm just going to add it to my Twitter feed. There we go. So now it's been shared. Now let's get back into, come back over and one other way to use Feedly with Buffer app is I can come over here and I can search for exactly what I want to search for. So I'm going to use that same paranormal. And there's two things that happen here. I can search by articles, I can search by the topic, or I can search for websites. So let's say I'm going to look for articles. So I'm just going to and these are the most current articles that have been posted about on the terminology for the keyword paranormal, and I may or may not want to share something like that. Now obviously there is the upgrade gives you more powerful, I guess probably more in-depth search. I don't know, I have not used that, so I can't talk to that. But let's see what's different if I click here. So now I can see when you look, it shows me more of the actual sites. And all you're going to do is you're going to use Feedly. You're going to find blogs that you want to follow. And then when you log into Feedly, you can start out by looking at your feed over here, and you can find information that is timely for you, because all of these are going to be the most current, timely articles that have been posted. So this is obviously November 21st, um, and you can share that if you want to. It's very very simple to use. Hopefully that makes sense in terms of using it in conjunction with Feedly. It saves you the time of having to go do Google searches every single time. If you spend some time on Feedly, finding, adding blogs to your following blogs, and then you just simply need to come into Feedly, and then you can find the content that you want to share. Let me know if you have any questions.